Good afternoon. The reason why I'm in the dark, I know a lot of people will say, oh, your video is dark. Yes, I'm in the dark. I'm proud that I am in the dark because I am black. Today, I'm going to talk about the tomb of racism. God made human race from one man, Adam. Acts chapter 17, verse 26 read, from one man every nations of mankind to live on the face of the earth. So from one man got everybody on the face of the earth today. God didn't discriminate, say, oh, black man, you will produce black, white man, you will produce white. God created us in his own image. Then human race turned it around to racism. From human race, here come racism. Now there is no unity in human race because black men have been discriminated, tortured, excluded, denied, jailed, punished, accused, insulted, and killed only because of their complexion. Nelson Mandela once said, and I quote, "No one is born to hating another person because of the color of his skin, or his background, or his religion. People must learn to hate. And if they can learn to hate, they can be taught to love." So if the white folks can learn to hate we the black, they can also be taught to love. So now is the time for these white folks to be taught to love. Because God created us in his own image and likeness. So all humans are created equal. There is no percentage given to the white. There is no percentage given to the black. We all are created equal. So now is the time to strongly stand up for anti-racism. That include belief, action, movement, and policies adapted to develop to oppose racism. I don't really know history good, but I really appreciate those guys, those great heroes that stood up to racism all the days of their life. These are people that were always on the front for us. Some of them go to jail. Some of them came back and become ruler of their countries and free their countries from this bondage they call racism. Martin Luther King Jr., leader of the civil rights movement, United States of America. He is a leader. He was born as a leader and died as a leader, fighting against racism. Nelson Mandela, I refer to him as champion of human rights. South Africa. He was tortured, he was jailed, and came back and became the first black president of South Africa. He fought against racism. Rosa Parks, the mother of the civil rights movement. This lady came from to work, sitting in the bus during those days, black people at the back, white people at the front. And then when the bus get filled, the bus driver told her to get up for a white lady to sit down. She said no. Firstly, you have to know that we all are created equal. So there should be no privilege given to a certain group of people. That's what she told the driver. And this white girl called the cops and she was arrested. This is where the movement of the civil rights started. This is when Martin Luther King Jr. picked it up and decided to fight against racism. So I consider her as the mother of civil rights movement. And Thor Marshall, the first African American civil rights lawyer to serve in the Supreme Court of the United States of America. Looking at some histories of racism in the sporting arena, I can remember one quarterback, his name is Kaepernick, he played in the NFL. This guy kneeled down against police brutality while the nation anthem was on, and then President what his name, Donald Trump, told the NFL to sack this guy, that he shouldn't get a contract because he stood against the nation anthem. He stood against the nation flag. And that's what they did to this black guy. Now they have come back and said they were wrong. This guy was right. They have realized their mistake. And the general for the NFL is appealing to team to sign this guy, Kaepernick. He's one of the best quarterbacks I ever watched his highlight. That's racism. Looking at some racism situation in soccer, Mario Balotelli, who played for Inter Milan, AC Milan, and Man City, is an Italian black guy. This guy was booed by an Inter Milan fan when he was playing for AC Milan. They see Inter Milan like he scored goals for, won trophy for, and they celebrated with him. It was those same people that booed him with a monkey chant, racism. Dani Alves played for Barcelona, PSG, and Juve. This guy was thrown by a banana from some Real Mallorca fan, and I enjoy his action. He took the banana, he ate it, and chunked it back towards them. They call him monkey. Samuel Eto'o played for Barcelona from Cameroon. He was playing against Real Zaragoza, and he was chanted with a monkey chant. And he gets so mad and walk off the pitch while crying. Roberto Carlos was playing for Fenerbahce in Turkey when he was chanting a monkey chant, racism. He got mad, he took out his armband, he took out his jersey and walked off and left their team. Why are white people so cruel to we the black? What really have we done to them? It is because of our colors? It doesn't matter, because God created us equal. All humans are created equal. They so smart. They are the best scholars. Tell them to find a key one with slings. That the time they know we start running. Dummy, y'all better start learning now to love us, because we don't hate you. We love you too. Racism should be stopped. Racism should be stopped. I'm not a politician, I'm not nobody, but I'm saying racism should be stopped. That's my right to be treated fairly. That's everybody's right to be treated fairly. That's George Floyd's right. He was to be treated fairly. That's Martin Luther King right. He was to be alive today to be treated fairly. It's everybody's right to be treated equal and fairly. Racism should be stopped.